Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim, especially the truth Akim and Ra. We can let him to third come out short about ball. The topic today is the new moon determines the Sabbath. Alright, by the new moon. Alright, that determines the Sabbath. Not the full moon, the new moon. And what is the new moon? Alright, when you see nothing, it's just black. There's no light coming from the moon. That is a new moon. Now, we go by now the word it's slipping out of my mouth. Gregorian calendar. All right, in our Hebrew calendar, in our we have 28 days and a half. Our Esau calendar, some months you got 28, some months you got 31. That's some months you got 30. But ours is one day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day. All right, the new moon. So if I have the new moon for since falls from Wednesday to Thursday. For a whole month, it'll be Wednesday to Thursday until the next week. And the reason why it switches every day, like I just told you, Esau calendar is fucked up. Ours is 28 days and a half. All right, so let's go into where you get month is from the word moon. All right. So Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 43 and 1. He made the moon to serve in her season, declaration of times, sign of the world. All right, because it's all right. So the moon serves for seasons. All right, so looking at the moon, you can look at what season you're in. All right, just like the sun sun is like a time of like a 24 hours. All right, you could look at. Sometimes people back then people could look at the sun. Get off topics, locked in. Or look at the shadow that hits the ground. All right, and say, okay, it's still dark right now. All right, but the moon is serves the seasons, the declaration of times. All right, and the new month, the sign of the world. But the moon is a sign of feast and light that decreasing in her perfection. And what's the perfection of full moon? The moon is called after her name, as I mentioned, increasing wonderfully and her changing, being an instrument of armies above and shining in the firmament of the heaven. The beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, the ornaments given in the highest place of the Lord, man. All right, so the moon, all right, declares the seasons, all right, times, all right, okay, we're in a new month. All right, because we came out of Egypt. How did we know what day it was? Especially when we was there 40 years. All right, roaming in the desert. All right, how did they determine? Oh, this is the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh. How did they know that it was coming into a new month? By the moon. All right, so let's go where I want to start at. Just put new moon. I could come back to David. Psalms 81 and 3. Blow the trumpet in the new moon in the time appointed on the solemn feast days and the Sabbath. All right. Let me see something else. Hold on. Isaiah 1 and 13. Bring no more vain oblations and incense as an abomination unto me. New moons and Sabbaths. All right, so new moons and Sabbaths. All right, the new moon declares the first day of the month. All right. Calling assemblies, I cannot away with iniquity even the solemn meeting. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hated. Israel being wicked, man. And from Sabbath to another, see, shall the flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. Hosea 2:11, I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths. Why are the new moon is always with the Sabbaths and these different precepts? And her solemn feasts. Amos is a good one too. I'm going to come back to Amos. Let's go to King David, and King Saul. Wait. First Samuel 20, and I'll start at 5. And David said unto Jonathan, behold, tomorrow is the new moon. I shall not fail to sit at the king's meat, but let me go that I may hide myself, and it fills until the third day at evening. So that first sundown, all right, will be the new moon. All right, the Sabbath will last until what? The next sundown to be on the next day. So from sundown to sundown. So if it was, say, Monday to sundown to Tuesday sundown, he said that he'll see him on the third evening. So the third day. All right. If thy father and all miss me, they say David earnestly asked leave of me that I might run to Bethlehem, his city, for there is a yearly sacrifice there for all the family. Yeah. If he says this, I will. It is well. Thy servant shall have peace. But be very wroth. Be sure that evil is determined by him. And let's see what Saul said. You're going to be unclean on the Sabbath. All right, 24. So David himself in the field, and when the new moon was come, the king sat him down to eat meat. The king sat upon his seat, and as at other times, even upon the seat by the wall. And Jonathan arose and by Saul's side, David's place was empty. Nevertheless, Saul spake not anything that day, for he thought some have befallen him. He is not clean, surely he is not clean. So thinking something happened where he didn't come around because he's unclean. Remember, on the Sabbath you have to be clean, so stain yourself from things that make you unclean. I know one of them is sex, right? They came to pass On the morrow, which was the second day, all right, the second day of the month, David's place was empty, and Saul said to Jonathan, his son, wherefore cometh not the son of Jesse to me? Neither yesterday nor today. All right, new moon and the Sabbath. The new moon determines the Sabbath. All right. And Jonathan answered and said, David earnestly asked leave of me to go to Bethlehem. And he said, let me go, and I pray thee for our family and sacrifice in the city. And my brother have commanded me to be there. And now if I have found favor in thy eyes, let me get away, pray thee, and see my brother. Therefore he cometh now to the king's table. And Saul was angry and kindled against Jonathan. See? You know, okay, it's the Sabbath, probably something happened to him. But they already knew that Saul wanted to kill David, but I just want to show you that story. But there's another one of Hosea proving that the new moon, all right, is the first day of the month. All right, and that's the day that the Sabbath will fall. All right, but because why would they ask this? Because they cannot sell, you can't buy or sell on the Sabbath. So that's why this question was asked in Amos. I said Hosea. Amos 8 and 5. Amos 8 and 5. All right. Saying, when will the new moon be gone? And why would they ask this? Why would the new moon be gone? All right. Bishop Nathaniel, gone. That we may sell corn. So why would they ask that? That we can sell corn, because only time that the Israelites can't buy or sell is on the Sabbath. So are they referring that the new moon is the Sabbath? That we may set forth wheat, make ephah small and shekel great, falsify the balance by deceit. So proving, when you say new moon, that's the first day of the month. And that first day of the month, that's the Sabbath. That's the Sabbath. All right, that's the Sabbath. And I'm, God made the sun and the moon on the fourth day. What's it said? The fourth day? Yeah, but the law, statutes, and commandments was not given unto us. All right, men was not even born, I believe, on the fourth day. All right, there was no men on the earth. So the Lord gave Israelites, you should rest on the seventh day. So remember, the Lord rests on the seventh day, and there's no the seventh day to the Most High is 1,000 years to us. So if it took 7 days, it's 7,000. All right. So the new moon is the Sabbath. All right, just as, all right, when we are Lord willing, all right, part of the elect and the pilgrimage, all right, you're gonna lose the time of day, all right, time and day. How about using a concentration camp? And you wasn't paying attention on the days. You wasn't paying attention to days, and now you lost track of time. You probably went in there on Monday. You don't know. You've been there for 3-4 weeks. You don't know. How are you gonna keep the Sabbath? How are we gonna determine? And they let me out on the time of the full moon. I look at the full moon. I know. Okay, that's the second week of the month, and it's a full moon. So they got on the full moon is that day is the Sabbath. All right. So a little quick lesson, man. I'm going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the Aki, and especially the truth, Ankara, Awaken, Lek, Kim Tuthur, Kamashallah, Ababa Ba, Shalom.